What's up? What's going on, everybody? Maximum Power here with you. Here checking out my my old hood. Some mosquitoes. This is Trent Arlington Park. This is where this little baseball diamond over here is where I used to play baseball when I was a child. T-ball, softball, and the like. I'm going to flip around so you guys can see here. So Trent Arlington Park, very modest little park. You got the baseball diamond here. Sorry guys, just getting everything set up here so that I can talk to you guys. Now, I don't think they've changed the structure in the last 20 years because this used to be different. When I was a kid, it was a whole different structure altogether. And that slide is still identical. It's the same one. Yep, very nice. This park was a place where we had a lot of fun. And just at the end of this pathway is Kramer Avenue. Now, I lived on Kramer from the ages of 7 till 12. We moved in 95, and we moved out in 2001. And right at the end of this driveway, we're going to see one of Jordan's main houses that he grew up in. I'm all the way in the west end of Ottawa. I bussed over an hour just to get out here from the southeast end of Ottawa to the not very far west, but far west enough. So we're going down this path. We'll see who comes along. But right at the end of this path, I'm going to turn. I already start to see it. That's 50 Kramer, my old house. Not the one beside me, but the one off in the distance here. We're about to walk up. This is really cool. So this house, oh wow. Look what happened. Okay. I'm just scratching my arm. I got some mosquitoes that followed me. So this is Kramer Avenue, and this is 50 Kramer, right? 50 Kramer was a house that I lived in, and when I lived in it, back in from 95 to 2001, that whole roof above the garage wasn't there. So what it was a balcony. And my stepfather used to build haunted houses every year, and we'd get on TV for running a haunted house in this garage. I used to hide in these bushes all the time when we played hide and seek, up and down the street. Yep, that's the pool area behind the fence. And this is just really nostalgic for me at this point. My first dog and I took a picture together right by this light post. And then my great-grandmother took that picture and made it into a painting, which I have on my wall, and I'll be happy to share that with you guys if you haven't seen it yet. So this was the pool area, and then this was 50 Kramer, my house. Memories are unbelievable. Obviously, we're coming up here to Dexter. So, Dexter Drive is the street that I grew up on before Kramer. So before 50 Kramer, which was right here, I always used to walk down this street. My friend lived right beside us at 26 Dexter. Jeff Crilly. Jeff, wherever you are. Corey Crilly, wherever you are. The Crilly family. Hope you guys are doing well. They were the childhood family that grew up next to me on 26 Dexter. We're walking down Dexter right now. We have to make that little bend, and then as soon as we make that bend, we'll come up upon closer to 24. We used to run back here in the backyard through the bushes, cut through here. We used to cut through those little trees and stuff. Right here is where a car was parked once when I think I was 11 years old. I was riding my bike, and there was a car parked right here when I was 11. And I smoked the car on my bike, full speed, went flying over the car, and landed in front of this driveway on my back. And I remember I had scrapes on my back, and it was absolutely insane. I'm walking down my old childhood street right now, Dexter Drive in Ottawa. Arlington Woods. I bussed over an hour across the city just to get here because I wanted to see my old childhood homes before I run away to America. So I wanted to make sure that I got the chance to see it. And this is where I did my growing up, guys. From the age 2 up until the age of 7, I was living on this street. So I rode my first bike here. Played street hockey on this street every single day, right along that stretch. I'm really curious to see what happened to my house, my old house, 24. It's going to be on the left here. 34, so we're pretty close. But it looks like the houses have changed. Those two are the same as they were. Let's just see here. So yeah, once again, we're on Dexter Drive in Ottawa, Ontario. You could Google map it. We played so much street hockey here, I can't even tell you. As a kid, I would always try to play goal. So this is 32-30. So then 26 is coming up here. And I already recognize 24 a little bit. But I'm going to show you guys exactly where maximum power started. This is really nostalgic for me too. Like I can't say enough. Like I don't get out of the house enough, and to see all this stuff again is it's unbelievable. And I'm very lucky. Now I'm going to show you 26 Dexter, which is where my best friend lived with his family. For all I know that they still live here, I don't know. The parents might still live here, but this is 26 Dexter. And it had the same blue shutters as it did 20 years ago, plus. We would always have the garage door open here, and there would always be some car in the driveway that they'd be working on, because the dad is a mechanic, and the brothers picked up after him, and they would all work on cars. And we would have this garage door open. We'd have the hockey net set up right here, and we'd just be playing fucking hockey all day. And then this house has changed so much in appearance. I have to think it was renovated quite a bit. This is 24 Dexter. This is my childhood home from when I was a baby. This is where my sister was born. As you can see, this house did not used to look this good. I'll tell you that. 30 years ago, this house looked a lot different. The backyard, I remember there was an above-ground pool at 26 Dexter that we would all use. We didn't have a pool at this house at 24, not until we got to 50 Kramer, which I showed you earlier, that we had a pool. But this is just looking for the 24 sign. Oh, there it is, right there on the post. Got it. So 24 Dexter. This is also for my parents to see, so they'll be watching this eventually. My mom, my stepdad, who we all grew up in this house together. I was in that basement room right there. That basement room right there is my room. Behind that shrub right there, that's my basement room. And I would used to dance on my bed when I was 3 years old to Ace of Base, a cassette in an old cassette silver boombox. This was 1991. I was 3 years old. And my God, I think it was right here, right around here somewhere that I fell off the bike for the first time and hurt myself. Like scraped up my knee, and I had my crying fit when I was like 6 years old, I think. But yeah, what memories here, 26 and 24 Dexter. This is just unbelievable. I can't even express how stellar this is, and I can't wait to show my family this video. And yep, I'm gonna come back later because we're gonna go to the next location, and the next location is 22 Banner, which is the house I moved into after 50 Kramer. So I spent 5 years at this house from 2 to 7, and then I spent years 7 through 12 at 50 Kramer, which we already looked at, and then we spent 2 years on 22 Banner, which I'm going to show you next. So I should be back in roughly 15-20 minutes, and we're just going to walk there now. Cheers.